Yeah, it just tastes like mayo and ketchup.
And Worcestershire sauce.
Maybe a little bit of. Do I taste a hint of garlic and black pepper?
No, it's black peppercorn actually.
Oh, gotcha.
You see, sometimes when I cook for people, they say thank you, not
Thank
just
you.
complain.
Well,
it's too late now.
Well, I made the chicken. You just saw me make it.
And I made the sauce.
Did I have a good day? Remember all that?
Remember when I just made the sauce?
Well, we helped.
It's true. Can I try it? I'll let one person can come out and try it, except Dylan Zielinski.
All right, we got our foreman.
Oh wait, he's the only. Yeah. All right.
And Gilly. And Dylan.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, here's my famous chicken. Have a good day.
Did you actually make it?
All right.
Of
Yes.
course, you didn't see the video?
Oh, it's warm in this bag.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
It's been sitting in Polly's pocket.
Is this the Frankie lose weight chicken?
Yeah, it's good chicken. It's literally called good chicken.
A little bit.
I feel like we need more, Gilly. I think we gotta douse it.
All right, you just got it on the table.
I'll clean it up.
I'll have a little bit more, actually.
I'm actually scared.
Just eat it. All right, what's all your ratings?
Very mayo forward.
See, I thought it was very ketchup forward. I think it's good.
Maybe,
I think it's good.
maybe next time I'll use actual measuring tool.
Tastes nothing like Raising Cane's. But it's not a bad mixture.
Like an 8.5.
Yeah.
8.4.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, I think the
I
reason
give it a 9 and a 10.
I think
9.5.
I think y'all meant to give it a 10, but anyway.
Thank you, brother.
Of course. Anyway, we're gonna go to a quick break. When we come back, we're gonna be giving Paulie and Juliana a couples quiz. Cut to break.
Say, President Stanley, whenever there's bad weather, who would you turn to?
I'd turn to Storm Team 10.
No, but you've got to say it like this. Storm Team 10. Say it with me. Storm Team 10.
If you like action, romance,
If you're watching this,
and highbrow humor,
surface is this.
Floor. Minch did not legitimately put his head in the toilet.
there's only one place to turn. Tune in to new episodes of
Oh boy!
only on WTOP.
Welcome back to Cooked. Now we're going to be taking a couples quiz. If you don't know what that is, figure it out. It's in the name. Anyway, how it's going to excuse me. How it's going to work is they're each going to get 5 questions, and they have around a 2-minute period to answer their questions.
That's a lot of time, Robert.
Well, 2 minutes for both questions. All right, Juliana, ladies first. This first one's going to be an easy one. What is Polly's favorite Pokemon?
We practice this Luminion.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
True. And Polly,
Yeah.
did Juliana ever have a show on WTOP?
She did.
What was it called?
It was Sports Talk, something like that. Sports Talk. Heck yeah.
I thought it was also like question mark or something.
Oh
like that.
yeah.
Anyway, you both
it was
get,
in the commercial.
You both get 1 point. Anyway, now we're gonna start amping it up a bit. Juliana,
Yes.
is Polly's room cold?
Yes.
That's correct. Paul, you get a bit of a two-parter right here.
Okay.
So Giuliana's Italian, right?
Yes.
So I'm going to ask you this question in Italian. Li ami?
See?
Correct.
Yeah. What was the question?
Do you love her?
Yes, I do.
Giuliana, same question. Li ami?
Yes.
Paulie, what was Giuliana doing on May 7th, 2013?
May 7th? It's near her birthday. I'd say probably just at her house, fishing or something.
She was in school because it was a Tuesday.
What about after school hours?
That wasn't in the question.
Okay.
So Paulie gets his first one wrong. Now this next one's a bit of a longer one. What is Paulie's favorite food?
It is a pesto pasta, and the pasta is cheese filled, and there's tomatoes and basil and balsamic glaze in it, and his family friend's mom makes it all the time.
Is there a name for it?
Tortellini salad.
Tortellini salad.
Yeah, I'd give that to her.
Okay.
Do you even know the answer?
Well, no, I knew you would. I assumed you would just say yes to it.
Well, you should know. You should monitor the answers.
I am monitoring the answers. You just said it was right.
Yeah, but did you have that as an answer?
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
the
I'm
host.
sure you did. Okay.
I really don't appreciate how you're just undermining me this whole show.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry, Alex.
This is really going to affect your chances on coming back.
Look what you've done.
All right, Paulie.
Yes.
This is also kind of a two-parter. Is Giuliana bad at cooking, and why?
What if it's no?
Answer the question, Polly.
She's not bad at cooking.
You had a goulash in her fridge for a month that she made. Why didn't you eat that?
Well, because I did, but she didn't put sauce in it.
So no, she isn't good enough.
It doesn't.
And I offered to put sauce in it, and he said it was fine.
You had to make the sauce on
So,
set right now. We all forget stuff, don't we?
What do you mean? This is the show.
Part of the-
I did this on schedule, so it sounds like you just wanted her to make it so you can just throw it away.
No, not true. And I just cleaned it out actually.
So you just threw it away, basically.
Yeah, I did.
So, I guess the answer is yes. She's a bad cook. Why?
She's not a bad cook.
You just talked about you just threw her food
Have you
away.
ever not finished food and had to throw it away, Alex?
He
No.
usually eats everything I give him.
That is true.
So
That is true. Well, why?
And every
why
time you
giving
two
Alex
go out
food?
to eat, you're always going out to eat. She never offers. You never have her cook for you.
Because if we go out, I'm paying for the meal. So it actually helps her.
You could pay
wait,
for
wait,
groceries and
wait.
have her cook.
And I sometimes pay for when we go out.
I could just have Riley pay for the groceries and then I just throw them out.
Yes, that's right. Paulie likes to throw away other people's stuff. It's not great, man.
Technically, we do.
Don't look me into this.
Okay. All right, Brum. Now you've torn us apart. What's your
All right.
fourth question?
The next one, I'm gonna pull up a photo, and you each gotta explain it. Juliana's photos first. If it gets pulled up. Oh, there. Explain this photo.
I have to?
Yeah,
Oh,
and this one I actually have an answer for.
This is a media day picture of Paulie in flag football, and he has a helmet on, and his one eye is crossed because he thought it was funny.
You sound so depressed when you're reading that, but yes, that is correct. And Paulie, pull up Paulie's picture. Paulie, you wake up in a strange cave and you don't know how to get out. What are you using to get out?
do I have anything?
Say like you have the clothes on your back right now. Everything that's in your pocket, that's what you have on you. How are you getting out?
How am I would walk out of the cave?
No, what are you using? You're lost in the cave. That's the idea.
Oh,
What are you?
I have a flashlight on my phone.
Yeah. And what? You're using that to get out?
I mean, if it's dark, yeah. Do I have Wi-Fi? Can I call anyone and say like
You're
I'm
in a cave.
You think I use cellular data?
You can barely use cellular data in a tunnel, let
Yeah,
alone
that's
a
true.
cave.
Well, if I could use my phone, I'm gonna call someone, preferably her. And if I can't, then I'm gonna use a flashlight to get out.
You just
I
said my cooking's bad, so you should probably call someone else.
guess. Never said that.
You see, the correct answer was Juliana's love because I can get out of anything with Juliana's love. And with that,
Well, call
Juliana's our big winner.
Yay!
Let's see your prize. You win your choice of 2 new boyfriends. You get to pick from Joe Seidman or Dylan Zawinski. Or third option, you can keep Paulie, and for a month you can send him to a brand new boyfriend camp in Kazakhstan. Well, he will learn discipline the hard way.
I'll take Joe Seidman.
Yeah!
You're joking me. You're joking me.
Well, looks like Paulie's single now. Welcome to the club.
I will. Looks like I will meet Borat.
Well, technically no, because you're not going to the camp anymore.
Yeah, because I picked Joe.
Welcome back. You're going back to our house now.
Okay.
So, how would you rate your experience on the show?
Right, my experience. I thought it was fun making the food. Obviously, making the chicken was a little bit tough, and it took a lot of time. But making the sauce was fun. I get to bond with my ex-girlfriend and Brummer, so that was pretty cool. I give it a 10 and a 9.
Juliana?
I came onto the show in a relationship, and I'm leaving single. But at least I have a date with Joe.
That's true. That's true.
Made some chicken. Well, I watched Paulie make some chicken. Made some sauce. I despise Paulie now. And yeah, I give it a 10 and a 9.
Let's have our other big loser, Dylan.
Came in single, left single.
Yeah. What's up, Brum?
What's up?
Is that all? Oh, do I got squat? I'll get down
Yeah,
to
you
y'all's
see,
level.
we're a little under, so
Yeah,
we'll
we're
have
a
to
little
make up
bit.
for it.
A little bit.
Were you going to prank us?
I was going to, but then I saw the rest of the show, and I was just like, this is awesome.
We kind of pranked ourselves.
Yeah. No, can I just say I love this show, Brummer?
Thank you.
Like, that
Thank you very
was
much.
genuinely, I laughed a lot. Everyone in the back loved it. Mm-hmm. We like that camera 3 is like this low quality. And every single time we cut to it,
Got the 3 and the 1.
every single time we cut to it, you're just like staring.
It's so dark and gloomy.
I will say this was pretty good though.
Yeah. Paul, do you want
Juliana, I understand. I'd pick Joe too.
Joe was supposed to be here, but he had news at NYO.
What is news?
Well, now that we're dating, I guess I can yell at him for that.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, we'll miss that.
Mm-hmm.
Can I not goof and gaff like a silly boy?
I
This
mean,
is why I picked Joe Seidman.
Yeah. You're not going to be in a cave, buddy. You're going to be in a hole.
say Paulie's in that hole, and now without Juliana's love, he's stuck in the cave.
Who's that, Tamars?
In my own bed.
Tamars, what do you think as OP director? What do you think
You
of
want to
this
try
show?
the chicken?
Is there any chicken left?
Yeah.
There's chicken,
You
pocket
got the-
chicken.
Little
I
niblet.
would say anyone else wants a piece?
Put your hand in my bag.
I don't like the way you said that.
Alright.
We're going to get a little ASMR.
It's really not the ASMR kind of sauce.
Yeah.
Nice.
Reach your hand up
All right.
in thy chicken
Well-
bag.
ASMR.
Bye-bye.
That's what I said. I wouldn't call it Raising Cane's. I did
Yeah.
Raising Cane's in Nashville, and it did not. Yeah.
Alright, where's the camera? Can I get the... Alright.
Buddy, I'm going to take this from you.
This is Paulie's chicken.
Anyway, we got about 1 minute left in the show. I just want to say thanks for watching episode 2 of Cooked. Which
Sorry I took your show off last
should have been episode 3, but you know, people had to get a day off.
Sorry, bro.
Tune in next time. We're gonna have another fun episode. What is it? I don't know yet. We'll figure it out the day before. Anyway, thanks for watching Cooked, and see ya.
Good night.
See ya.
See ya.
Oh, are they just on bump cam now?
Yep.
Tonight on WTOP-10 Nightly News, it's election day across the U.S., including the highly contested New York City mayoral race, where polls just closed.
And SUNY Oswego will be hosting an emergency alert test tomorrow. When will it happen?
But first, the race for county clerk of Oswego County. Who is running?
WTOP-10 Nightly News starts now.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Soad Hamoud.
And I'm Eddie McAlpine.
It's election day across the U.S., including here in Oswego County. Oswego County residents are voting today on the race for County Clerk of Oswego between Democrat Victoria Evans of New Haven and Republican Terry Wilbur of Hannibal. The 37-year-old Wilbur is seeking a second four-year term, while the 60-year-old Evans is making her first run for a county-wide office.
The county clerk's office handles everything from the DMV to deeds and mortgages to passports, pistol permits, and court records on a $2.3 million budget. Wilbur is a SUNY Oswego alumni and was the first majority leader of the Oswego County Legislature. Evans is a notary public and has previously run for the New Haven Town Board. SUNY Oswego announced that they will be extending the free application period through Sunday, November 16th. Applicants that use the Common App or the SUNY app are given the extension, granting them more time to apply at no cost. Those who submit the application by the deadline will have the option to waive the standard application fee during submission. If you are interested in attending SUNY Oswego with just under 2 weeks left, make sure to capitalize on the opportunity to apply for free.
SUNY Oswego will conduct an emergency communication system test tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. The alert is intended to test the university's emergency notification systems during an active time in the day. Tomorrow's test includes text and voice messages, alerts to campus phones, teaching station computers, emergency broadcast system outdoor speakers, and digital signage across the university. Make sure to have cell phones on you at all times, even if they are set to vibrate, to ensure you receive all emergency text messages.
The human remains found in New Haven this past September have been identified as former Army veteran who went missing back in 2012. 48-year-old John Humphrey of Screba was last seen walking along State Route 104 near the New Haven Fire Department. His body was found off of Darrow Road in New Haven by a property owner who was cleaning a wooded trail. The cause of his death is under investigation.
We've been getting hit with a lot of rain lately, but today it was pretty sunny.
It was a nice day. Let's see if we'll continue to get some nice weather with Storm Team 10 meteorologist Bradley Jacobs. Bradley?
Thanks, guys. And it was a very nice day today. A little bit of break in that rain and wind that we have been seeing. But unfortunately, we do have those rain showers just knocking on our front door again, waiting to come back tomorrow, with strong winds blowing in behind as we get those rain showers. And it's been a little bit cooler lately, and we can expect these temperatures to stay below average. And I'm going to do my best not to swear on TV, but we might have a sneak peek at that naughty S word. How much of it and when will we see it? I'll have all that more in my full forecast ahead. But for now, back to the desk.
Thank you, Bradley. As Election Day ends in several states, so is the mayoral race in New York City. The Democratic primary winner, Zohran Mamdani, former New York Governor Andrew Cuomo, and Republican Curtis Sliwa are all in contention for the jobs as mayor. As of 6 p.m. today, more than 1.6 million people had cast their ballots, more than any election in the past 3 decades. Polls for the election closed at 9, and the ballots are currently being counted.
Now an update on the shooting at SUNY Morrisville yesterday. The New York State Police conducted a preliminary investigation that determined the people involved in the dispute knew each other. A 20-year-old man who is not a student at the school is still in the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries after being shot in the neck. Classes were canceled yesterday, but as of today, classes at SUNY Morrisville are to continue as normal with additional security as a precaution. The investigation remains ongoing.
Voters in New York State today will notice one statewide ballot proposition this year, that being Proposition 1, which would allow for an expansion of the Mount Van Hoevenberg Olympic site in Lake Placid. The expansion of the Olympic site will allow for a winter sports complex featuring ski and biathlon trails to be built on the site, and set restrictions on property management for the future. Voting on Proposition 1 closed at 9. Still ahead tonight, a former politician has passed away.
And an explosion at Harvard has some new developments. This and more after the break.
know about. I would have liked to see more on, Putin or something. I don't think he's very nice.
He's so annoying, and he's not very funny either.
He got that hot dog at one time. I don't know why he would do such a thing.
I'm not sure why he's still playing a Nintendo Wii. The Nintendo Wii is so old. I've tried reporting him like 600 times, and nobody's answering my phone calls.
Welcome back to the DK experience. Go back to your job.
Every NFL fan I've played for the last 15 games. They beat.
Writing a letter to the NFL fans? Get out of here with that. Joe, let me finish.
No,
let me finish.
Stop.
Johnny Manziel, that guy, he's a loser.
No, that's.
Watch the DK experience.
What we do here is go back.
Cooked. You know it's cooked when it's not raw anymore.
Got what Ramsey gonna say here.
Cat cam.
Because Kenny pulled a picture of him. Yeah. Yeah.
Good evening and welcome back to your nightly news here on WTOP-10. I'm your Storm Team 10 meteorologist, Bradley Jacobs. Taking a quick look outside here, we do have some clear skies. Again, issues with these graphics. They love having a fun time updating for me when I do update them, so my apologies about that. There is 49 with a dew point of 37. Humidity about 64%, so not quite as humid as we've seen the last couple of nights. If you've been driving out late, getting that foggy windshield, shouldn't have too many issues with that tonight. Lower pressure well above 1,000 millibars, indicating those clearing conditions, and the wind northwest at 15 miles per hour. Now, taking a look across the strait, we can see that 49 degrees with the lake keeping us a little bit warmer. Now, that wind will have a little bit of an effect on the feels-like temperature. Taking a look out across western New York, we have high 30s, low 40s. Down the I-81 corridor, kind of the same story down to the southern tier. Low 40s, mid 40s as well. Delhi are coldest of the night, and at 37, those Catskills, those mountains, higher elevations, you're going to see those cooler temperatures. And then out across eastern New York, the capital region, also about the mid to low 40s. Now we do have some advisories tonight. We have the wind advisory, as you can see, all across here, western New York, all the way across up into the Tug Hill Plateau. We are expecting some stronger winds, and then down across here into the Mohawk Valley, southern tier area in the capital region, you guys are under a high wind watch. Chance of some high wind gusts over the next 24 to 48 hours. Now, what we can see with those high wind gusts is heading into tomorrow morning, those winds are going to pick up. So if you're on your way to class, try your best not to blow away. We can see those gusts getting up to 50 miles per hour throughout the day here in Oswego and well across the other areas along the southern shores of Lake Ontario. Now, we can see these gusts heading into Thursday morning, still about 25 miles per hour. That's still very gusty throughout the day, and those wind gusts slowly dying down towards the end of Thursday. Now, what to wear specifically, if you have my pick, it's going to be more having that rain jacket, winter coat type feel with how cool it's going to be. Definitely do not forget your backpack for classes, and maybe even have a scarf if you get cold around your neck. Now, I would suggest some rain boots and some other durable shoes as well for the rain showers we're going to be seeing, and a temperature tomorrow right in about the 60s and 50s. Now, taking a further look at the 7-day here, we do have those rain and windy conditions heading into tomorrow and Thursday. Friday, we can expect that continuing on into the weekend. Now, if you'll pay close attention, Sunday night into Monday, we might have some chance of the snow showers. Oh, I said it. Oh my gosh, I might have a good discussion with my boss after this tonight. But we do have that chance of snow showers heading into early next week, Sunday night into Monday, with temperatures still being up into the low 40s. That's all for my forecast today. Now back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Bradley. Former Braves President Dick Cheney has died at the age of 84. According to his family, his cause of death was complications from pneumonia along with cardiac and vascular disease. Cheney, who served 2 terms under George W. Bush from 2001 to 2009, were known for dramatically expanding the role of the vice presidency and shaping America's post-9/11 national security policy. His long-running health battles included multiple heart attacks, a heart transplantation in 2012, and years of cardiovascular illness that ultimately contributed to his passing.
Police announced that 2 men are in custody today in connection to an explosion. The incident occurred Saturday at Harvard University's medical school in Boston. An officer who responded to the explosion says that it occurred on the 4th floor. Police have released footage that depicts 2 masked people running away from the building. Police did not find any other explosives. No one has been found hurt by the explosion.
We're learning new details about the 2 subjects arrested and charged in an alleged Michigan terror plot, as Michael Yoshida reports.
Tactical vests and dozens of rifle magazines are just some of the evidence recovered by the FBI during its arrest of suspects in connection with an alleged terror plot in Michigan, according to a criminal complaint.
It's all very disturbing. There was large quantities of ammunition. I think it was, 1,600 rounds of ammunition.
Trips to gun ranges, secret meetings in parks, and encrypted phone calls are what tipped off federal agents that a group was allegedly planning to carry out a terrorist attack in Michigan on behalf of ISIS, according to the complaint, which was unsealed this week. Muhammad Ali, seen here, and Majed Mahmoud, both 20 years old, are now facing federal charges.
We just hear the FBI agents telling our neighbors 2 houses down from us, come outside with your hands up.
According to an FBI affidavit, this all began in 2024. Purchases of firearms, ammo, and trips to shooting ranges followed, court documents state, with the suspects also allegedly scouting target locations, including in Ferndale, Michigan, known for its clubs and bars that attract members of the LGBTQ+ community. The complaint also says recent communications among the group referencing, quote, pumpkin led agents to believe Halloween was the potential day for an attack. Attorneys for Ali and Mahmoud said Monday they hadn't yet had a chance to review the complaint.
There'll be a time to talk about the facts. This is not it.
In Washington, Michael Yoshida.
A third person, a juvenile described in court documents as person 1, has not yet been charged. Tuesday marks day 35 of the federal government shutdown that ties the record for the longest ever shutdown in United States history. The Senate is about to fail its 14th vote on the GOP stopgap plan to reopen the government, and neither side expects substantial progress on this election day. With key races from New Jersey to California, sources tell CNN that Democrats are considering whether to accept a standalone vote to extend Affordable Care Act subsidies that are expiring.
Staying in the nation's capital, top federal prosecutor has failed in reversing the termination of 4 FBI agents. U.S. Attorney Jeanine Pirro stopped the firing of 4 FBI agents on Monday. However, those same 4 agents have been removed today by FBI leadership yet again. The agents were part of the Arctic Frost investigation, an inquiry on the fake electors scheme during the 2020 presidential election. FBI Director Kash Patel has said to congressional Republicans that anyone connected to the investigation would be ousted.
When WTOP-10 Nightly News returns, researchers have potentially found a way to delay Alzheimer's. What method is effective?
And Denny's is making big changes.
If it's hockey, it's on Hockey Talk. Join Rob Finger and his panel of guests.
Their behavior against easy teams. How do you lose to the Bruins twice?
As they take you through the hockey world.
We welcome you with open arms.
Tune into Hockey Talk, Mondays at 9:30 after East Coast hockey games. Only on WTOP.
Oh boy!
Welcome back to WTOP-10 Nightly News.
In consumer news, the 72-year-old Dinner has decided to go private. Dennis's board has approved a deal for the sale to Triartisan Capital Investors, an investment group based out of New York City. The group has plans to take Dennis's private if approved. The Dinner chain will be taken off the NASDAQ. Dennis's has been on the NASDAQ for the last 60 years.
Tens of thousands of Jeep plug-in hybrid SUVs are being recalled due to a potential fire risk. The parent company of Jeep, Stellantis, says the issues stemmed from potential battery failure in the vehicles. After an investigation, it was confirmed that 19 fires have been reported with 1 injury. The recall covers certain model years 2020 to 2025, Jeep Wranglers 4XEs, as well as 2022 to 2026, Jeep Grand Cherokee 4XEs.
A Sam's Club dietary supplement is being recalled across the U.S. A salmonella outbreak could be linked to the members' Mark Super Greens powder, according to the FDA. Several states, including Virginia, Florida, and the Carolinas, have reported salmonella-related cases, and at least 3 people have been hospitalized. Symptoms of salmonella include stomach cramps and usually occur 3 days after consumption of a contaminated product. According to a new observational study, increasing the amount of steps you take every day could slow cognitive decline in older adults who already show early signs of Alzheimer's.
Ivan Rodriguez is the latest on what experts have to say about this new discovery.
Changes in the brain occur years before the first symptoms of Alzheimer's disease appear, according to the National Institute on Aging. Doctors say physical activity may be one of the keys to prevention.
What I tell my patients is that anything is better than nothing, meaning walking around the block is better than not getting off the couch at all.
The presence of beta amyloid and tau proteins are hallmark signs of Alzheimer's. Amyloid can begin to accumulate in the spaces between the neurons as early as one's 30s. Potentially affecting communication between brain cells. A new observational study shows physical activity could help slow the buildup of tau, and found cognitive decline was delayed by an average of 3 years for people who walk 3,000 to 5,000 steps per day, and 7 years in individuals who walk 5,000 to 7,500 steps per day, according to the lead study author. Dr. Leah Kroll was not involved in the study, but says people shouldn't get tripped up on the exact number.
Every step is a small investment in your brain health, and those investments pay dividends over time in the long term. But there's no magic number.
Dr. Richard Isaacson agrees and adds that what is good for the heart is also good for the brain.
If we can mind our vascular risk factors, lower our blood sugar, understand what our blood sugar is, not just trying to get for, a normal number, but really optimal blood sugar, optimal cholesterol, optimal blood pressure. These are things that can really slam the brakes on cognitive decline.
In Atlanta, I'm Ivan Rodriguez.
While the research is informative, experts caution there is no easy solution to delaying the effects of Alzheimer's.
But studies do show that activities that are good for the heart, like walking and stress reduction, are also good for the brain.
The 2025 NASCAR season has come to an end.
Good thing we got our car guy here. Here's WTOP-10 sports reporter, the Big House, Brady Hauser.
Thanks, guys. The NASCAR season did, in fact, come to a close this past weekend at the Phoenix Speedway, and not 1, but 2 first-time champions were crowned. Corey Heim picked up his first career NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series championship after a dominating 12-win season in his Tricon Racing number 11 truck. Moving to the Xfinity Series, where Richard Childress Racing's Jesse Love claimed his first championship, edging out Connor Zilic. A tough break for Zilic, as he won 11 races this season, but just couldn't catch Love late in the race this past weekend. And it's all young money this weekend. Kyle Larson wins his second career NASCAR Cup Series championship, beating a hard-charging Denny Hamlin to claim the Cup. Hamlin had the car to beat, but a late race pit strategy from Hendrick Motorsports crew chief Cliff Daniels ultimately helped Larson win the championship. However, he did not win the race, and Ryan Blaney picked up the win in the season finale for 2025 for NASCAR. Out of the fast lane now, and make sure you stick around after the break as WTOP-10 sports anchor Jacob Coleman will cover all things As We Go and more.
You like action, romance,
Polly, sister, if you're watching this,
and highbrow humor.
Surface is this?
Floor. Minch did not legitimately put his head in the toilet.
There's only one place to turn.
No!
Tune in to new episodes of
Oh boy!
only on WTOP.
Look at the number of disasters in the U.S. Chances are every area will deal with some kind of emergency in the next decade. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
I had to eat a raw egg on Chris's dormitory floor.
I currently don't have any federal pending charges.
You know what you never did? You never walked to Walmart, Chris.
That's my co-host. This is for making me eat roast Pop-Tarts.
It's showtime, Chris. Come on.
I want to be on the air for that. I got a couple things to say.
No. Spin the wheel. But you got censorship.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to...
Welcome back to WTOP-10 TV. I'm your sports anchor, Jacob Coleman, here to give you the sports rundown tonight. For our first story in Oswego sports tonight, the Oswego men's basketball team will be participating in their annual Max Zeal basketball tournament, hosted in the Max Zeal Gymnasium. On Friday, November 7th, the Lakers will host SUNY Poly and the University of Mount St. Vincent. The tournament will wrap up Saturday the 8th with a consolation and championship game. This game will give the men a good opportunity to build chemistry and compete early in the season. This week in women's cross country, there were some records broken by the Oswego team. Hannah Reichard, who participated in the women's 6K on November 1st, broke the Oswego school record for the women's 6K race. Reichard was able to finish second overall with a time of 21 minutes and 40.9 seconds. This was 1/10 of a second behind first place. Reichard joined two of her teammates in being named first team all-conference for their finish this weekend. Into some professional sports now. The NFL trade deadline was today, and things got crazy for plenty of teams. By 4 p.m., all trades had to be made, and the day started off slow, but it finished hot. The New York Jets traded away franchise defensive cornerstones in Sauce Gardner and Quinnen Williams, respectively, while the Dallas Cowboys made two defensive moves to try and improve the league's worst-ranked defense. Other players traded include Rashid Shaheed, Jacoby Myers, and more. Switching over to the hardwood now for some NBA stories. The OKC Thunder are on a hot streak, remaining as the only undefeated squad left in the league. The former MVP Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is once again having an insane season, averaging 33 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. His top teammates that are helping guide their success include Chet Holmgren and Jalen Williams. The Thunder look to keep their undefeated season alive tonight versus the LA Clippers at 11 p.m. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for our highlight tonight, we have the pleasure of going over the Arizona Cardinals at the Dallas Cowboys on Monday Night Football on ESPN. For the first points of the game, they would belong to Arizona's kicker. And from 48 yards out, he would put the Cardinals up 3-0 on the board late in the first quarter. And for our next highlight now, Arizona would continue to build onto their lead. It'd be first and goal, and Jacoby Brissett, the quarterback, would fire to Marvin Harrison Jr. A beautiful route leading to an easy 10-0 lead over the Dallas Cowboys early. But the Cowboys are not out of it yet here, as they would show some life with a blocked punt by Marshawn Nealon. And it would be scooped up and a score. The Sam Williams block scooped by Nealon. The score is now 10-7. Cardinals still with the lead. But with 40 seconds left before half, Jacoby Brissett would find the end zone. It's a QB sneak to put Arizona back up 17-7 going into halftime. Coming out of halftime, the blazing Cardinals offense would strike one more time. It's going to be the tight end, Trey McBride, in the end zone. This is a 4-play, 70-yard drive to light up the board once more and put the Cardinals up 24-7. That's a 17-point lead in the third quarter. And now the Cowboys, with what little life they had left, would try to spark a comeback. It's going to be a touchdown in the back of the end zone. Ryan Flanoy, number 19. This touchdown would shrink the lead to 10, but it would not be enough. This would be the end of this one, as on the ensuing Dallas drive, Javonte Williams would fumble the ball and lose possession. Arizona would get the ball back and run the clock out to win 27-17 over the Cowboys at home. This game would snap the Cardinals' 5-game losing streak dating back to early September. And for the Cowboys, it's another conference loss to move them to an overall record of 3-5-1 heading into their bye week. To everybody watching, I thank you for joining me here tonight to go over your sports rundown with you. That's all for my sports report, and after the break, find out how Coke is innovating on its classic taste for the holidays right here on WTOP-10's Nightly News.
If you like action, romance,
if you're watching this,
and highbrow humor,
surfaces this.
Floor. Minch did not legitimately put his head in the toilet.
there's only one place to turn.
No!
Tune in to new episodes of
Oh boy!
only on WTOP.
Look at the number of disasters in the U.S. Chances are every area will deal with some kind of emergency in the next decade. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
I had to eat a raw egg on Chris's dormitory floor.
I currently don't have any federal pending charges.
You know what you never did? You never walked to Walmart, Chris.
That's my co-host. This is for making me eat roast Pop-Tarts.
It's showtime, Chris.
Come on. I want to be on the air for that. I got a couple things to say.
No. Spin the wheel. But you got censorship.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to...
Welcome back to WTOP-10. We've got breaking news into the newsroom for you. It's Zoran Mamdani winning the mayoral race in New York City. He won 49.6% of the total vote, beating out other candidates Cuomo and Salua. He's the new mayor of New York City. So that'll be our report for tonight. Thank you for watching. Be sure to stay tuned for Jeopardy. And again, everyone, have a great night.
And good evening, everybody, and welcome into Season 10, Episode 4 of Stick to Sports. We've got an absolute banger of a show for you all today as we're recapping the World Series, MLB opt-outs, NFL trade deadline, as well as the NBA and the NHL. That's 5 whole topics, one whole hand. Alex, without further ado,
What do? We roll it!
We're starting out in LA, which has officially and quickly become the city of champions as the Dodgers raise their second World Series banner in back-to-back seasons. Connor, how exactly did the Dodgers pull off this improbable comeback, winning both Games 6 and 7 in Toronto to upset the Blue Jays?
2 words, Mike. Yoshinobu Yamamoto. He's pitched in 3 games throughout this 7-game series. In Game 2, he threw a complete game, only allowing 1 run while striking out 8. Then in Game 6, he went 6 innings, striking out 6, also only allowing 1 run. And in the most impressive performance that any player has had this postseason, on 0 days rest, Yamamoto comes out in Game 7 and tosses 2 2/3 scoreless innings, shuts out the Blue Jays, gets out of that crazy jam by getting Alejandro Kirk to break his bat and ground into that double play that Mookie Betts turned so beautifully. And by the way, guys, the only other starting pitcher in Major League Baseball history to start a Game 6, record a win, and then come into Game 7 in relief and record another win is the Hall of Famer, the big unit, Randy Johnson. So this is legacy-defining stuff that we witnessed.
Company. Absolutely. When I saw him get back on the mound in Game 7, I thought his arm was going to fall off. I mean, he, in 2 days, 130 pitches, back-to-back games, incredible. Blue Jays might have blown their only opportunity because the Dodgers are plus 350 to repeat already going into the season. So I don't know. They were inches away on 2 different plays. The Miguel Rojas gunning IKF at home by inches. Will Smith's shoe almost came off of the plate, and the Pajes colliding catch. It was just unbelievable to watch.
I agree with what you said about the Blue Jays kind of blowing their chance. Springer's getting old, man. He's getting up there, and I don't think that he'll be able to continue at this level. I don't think the Blue Jays are going to be able to go back to the World Series in the next 10 years.
Yeah, so. He is withered.
Yeah, and I was really hopeful for that Blue Jays team. The loss knocks me down in the Stick to Sports rankings a little bit, but what can you do? That's life.
Little tease for later.
All right, well, boys, American history has Black Tuesday, and the MLB has Black Monday, as multiple stars all across the sport chose to opt out of their contracts and enter free agency. Starting out in Boston, we saw star third baseman Alex Bregman opt out of the remaining 2 years and $120 million left on his deal. Alex, do you think he made the right move?
I think he did. And I think he made the right move because, he still had 2 years left on that contract. But at the beginning of the season, Connor, I mean, he was firing. He was an MVP candidate. He finished the season with batting .273 with 18 homers and 62 RBIs. But, man, that first month of the season, he was batting .300. He had 15 home runs, really quick. It was amazing to see. He was the rock of that team to start out the season. And once he went down with that quad injury, I mean, they really struggled and went up and down. I think he should go and test free agency. I mean, reunion with the Astros?
His swing is certainly tailored for both Houston and Boston, having those shorter left fields with those big walls. You mentioned how well Bregman played in Boston, and they really needed him as that veteran leader. He's a 2-time World Series champion, and this Boston team is a team that has a lot of youth. Yeah. So having Alex Bregman as a veteran leader is certainly very important.
Yeah, absolutely.
I agree. I think that you should be paid what you're worth, and he was on fire in the early season. So I think injuries aside and all of that, I think we could get Bregman. We can see him in his early season form, and he'll get his bag.
Go get your bag. Go get your bag. 31 years old.
Fellas.
Yeah. But staying in the AL East, we're going to head on over to the Bronx as outfielder Cody Bellinger has declined his 1-year, $25 million option to remain with the Yankees. Connor, with Cody having such a good season in the Bronx, does this move come as a surprise to you that he opted out?
Yeah, Alex, it honestly really does come as a surprise to me. In the Bronx this year, Bellinger hit .302, tallying 18 home runs and a .909 OPS plus. At Yankees, however, on the road away from Yankee Stadium, only hitting .241, 11 homers, a .715 OPS. So that's a major difference of about 200 points. So he's certainly going from an MVP candidate in the Bronx to just a below average player when you look at his OPS numbers. So honestly, it comes as a shock to me. I understand wanting to be paid more than $25 million a year, but he's going to struggle not having that short porch tailored to his swing.
Absolutely. And his lefty swing, like we said, tailored absolutely to Yankee Stadium. And, if you're the Yankees, this might be a blessing in disguise. Maybe. He played so well for you, but he was kind of a no-show in the playoffs. Don't get me wrong, his speed, defense, glove, amazing. But this will be a good test and a good opportunity for the Yankees to give Jason Dominguez and Spencer Jones possibly coming up this year to develop and get some good reps in. I don't think that's a bad idea.
I actually think I was actually going to say that. I think that Spencer Jones is an elite prospect, and everyone was asking for him to come up last season. I think now they're going to get their wish.
Let's see what he can do.
All right. Finally, staying in New York, but transferring across town, Mets All-Star closer Edwin Diaz has opted out of his remaining 2-year and $37 million contract. Diaz is 31 and coming off another great season for the Mets. Alex, do you think that he will cash in this winter on the open market?
I think that he will cash in on the open market, Sammy. And I think that there are a lot of closers or a lot of teams in this league that are one step away in that bullpen from, closing in on a deal and signing an elite reliever like Diaz. He had a subpar outing the season prior to this year, but he returned to form. And like a team like the Padres having like Robert Suarez and Edwin Diaz as a 1-2 punch coming out of the bullpen, that's what I see realistically, but I could see a bunch of high role pay teams signing him in an instant.
Suarez did unfortunately also opt out, flew under the radar, but we mentioned all of these big market teams needing closing pitchers, needing just guys to come out of that back end of that bullpen. Diaz, he had $37 million over the course of 2 years left on his deal. He wants $20 million a year. That's why he opted out. That 37 is not enough for him over the course of 2 years, which is kind of crazy to say.
Yeah.
So look for these big market teams, Mets, Yankees, Dodgers, Red Sox, to be throwing a lot of money at him. With all that being said, we're going to throw it to a quick break for a little bit. When we come back, Alex is going to pay his respects at the New York Jets funeral.
When you look at the number of disasters in the U.S., chances are every area will deal with some kind of emergency in the next decade. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
I had to eat a raw egg on Chris's dormitory floor.
I currently don't have any federal pending charges.
You know what you never did? You never walked to Walmart, Chris.
That's my co-host. This is for making me eat roast Pop-Tarts.
It's showtime, Chris. Come on.
I want to be on the air for that. I got a couple things to say.
No. Spin the wheel. But you got censorship.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to...
Welcome back to... Hey, everybody. What's up? Welcome back to Stick to Sports. A lot has happened in the NFL world over the past couple of days and even the last couple of hours. So let's dive in. We got bad luck continuing for the Commanders as Jaden Daniels is expected to miss another several games with a dislocated elbow. Additionally, Marshawn Lattimore has been confirmed to have an ACL tear, and Luke McCaffrey has been ruled out the rest of the season with a broken collarbone. So, Sammy, is there someone to blame for these injuries, or do we have another case of a Commander's curse on the loose?
Frankie Louva was the reason that the no, I'm just kidding. I think that we have Dan Quinn to blame. I think that when you have an all-star quarterback, one of the best in the league right now, and you are down 4 scores, and you're like, you know what? We have a chance.
Throw him back out there.
We have a chance. You know, we got Marcus Mariota on the bench, but we have a chance, man. And I think he's stupid for doing that. I literally have, why did Quinn keep him in? I wish I could go into
an enigma.
I wish I could go into his brain and think like, Yeah, let me keep my all-star QB in. Let's do that, man. No, you never, ever, ever do that. Put Mariota in, dude. Oh my goodness. Anything that happens, it's his fault from here on out.
Sammy, you're gonna blame Dan Quinn. I'm gonna blame Northwest Stadium. The stadium the Commanders play in, we saw it collapse on Jalen Hurts a couple of years ago. Jaden Daniels with a season-ending injury. RG3, I don't think it was in that stadium, but maybe it's just the Commanders as a team are cursed.
Yeah, I mean, athletic QBs.
Yeah.
Honestly, guys, the Commanders' GM Adam Peters and head coach Dan Quinn deserve the generational collapse that is about to unfold on the Commies 2025 season. When you have a rookie quarterback taking you to the NFC Championship game last year, which was something completely out of the water. You're the first time in 20 years you've seen playoff success, and you don't invest in the offensive line. I'm sorry, you deserve for the collapse that's about to happen.
I agree, Connor. And coming out of college, coming out of LSU, Jaden Daniels was 6'4", 205. You know, he's the skinny, lanky guy who really quick. And the Commanders know that, and they have history with it. So you got to, be careful and take him out of the game, especially when he's had 2 other injuries this year. But I'm not a coach.
All right, boys. After a 1-7 start to start the season, the New York Jets have traded away Sauce Gardner and Quinnen Williams within a matter of hours. Sauce Gardner was the shocker of the afternoon after the Jets re-signed him to a 4-year, $120 million contract just 4 months ago. The Jets received 2 first-round picks in return for Sauce and a second-year wide receiver in Adonai Mitchell. Just an hour later, the Jets would trade another all-pro caliber player in Quinnen Williams for a 2026 second-round pick and a 2027 first-round pick. With the trade deadline over and the fire sale over, Alex, how you feeling, man? Do you need a hug?
I might need a hug. It's been a lot. Sauce. Yeah, thanks, Sammy.
I got you, buddy.
I appreciate it. Look, man, the last time the Jets made the playoffs, I was 5 years old. I was watching Darrelle Revis. I was watching Antonio Cromartie. I was watching goddamn Bart Scott. And for 15 years, I'm going to graduate college next year. Last time they went to the playoffs in general, not one, I was 5 years old. I have watched continuous regimes, continuous rebuilds. I have watched GM after GM after coach get fired, and I'm 20 years old, okay? Don't get me wrong. A lot of value in that Sauce Gardner trade. I think the Colts actually overpaid for him. I'll take 2 first-round picks. I'll take another first-round pick for Quinnen Williams. We got 5 first-round picks over the next 2 years. Darren Muji is our new GM. He came from the Broncos. He has already proven in his first year at GM that he is not afraid to make moves. He's traded away guys with expiring contracts for, people to refill positions who are 24 years old. It's amazing. He's doing well. He drafted well this year, but you have 5 first-round picks. That is all you need to start a rebuild. 31 out of 32 teams in the NFL could start a new regime and rebuild and go to the playoffs in the next couple of years off 5 first-round picks. And so help me, Darren Muji and Aaron Glenn, if you do not figure it out this year, I'm going to have to revoke my Jets fandom card soon. It's that bad, okay? You have 2 first-round picks this year, 2 second-round picks this year. Next year, 3 first-round picks, more second-round picks. Start a new regime, draft a new QB, get some weapons that isn't just Garrett Wilson, and please fix this squad. I'm begging you, please.
In addition to acquiring Quinnen Williams, the Cowboys also traded for linebacker Logan Wilson from the Cincinnati Bengals. Wilson has put up 541 total tackles over 5 seasons, with the Bengals giving the Cowboys' bottom 5 ranked defense a little bit of hope. Wilson has been subpar to his standards this year, but he might be a new face the boys in blue need. Mike, how do you feel about the Cowboys' acquisitions at this deadline?
I mean, the Dallas Cowboys are going to Dallas Cowboy. That's plain and simple. We sign a linebacker from the worst defense in the league. He's been awful this year, and I don't know what Jerry Jones thinks is going to happen when he shows up to probably the second worst defense in the league, arguably the first, worse than the Bengals. But Quinnen Williams, a great person to come into this team. I think he'll be worlds better than Mozzie Smith, who we gave up. So very happy about that one.
I was going to say, I agree. I think that Quinnen Williams will, outperform what he did on the Jets. I think that, with the defensive scheme that they have right now, I think
Get ready to learn Eberflus, buddy.
Yeah, I know. Eberflus. I think that, They have a crazy D-tackle duo right now with Kenny Clark and him, and I think that the run game that with Jerry needed to address has been addressed, but everything else hasn't been. So,
I mean, Logan Wilson isn't going to move the needle.
He is, bro.
No.
But Cowboys are going to cover.
Yeah, no, he's certainly not going to move the needle. And if anybody bothered to watch that Bengals-Bears game on Sunday, we can clearly see that any player who is on the Cincinnati Bengals defense is questionable at best.
A TikToker and influencer.
Well, we are going to take a quick break, guys. But when we come back, we'll head into the fast break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with Stick to Sports here on WTOP-10.
Say, President Stanley, whenever there's bad weather, who would you turn to?
I'd turn to Storm Team 10.
No, but you've got to say it like this. Storm Team 10. Say it with me. Storm Team 10.
If you like action, romance, and highbrow humor,
Surfaces this. Floor. Minch did not legitimately put his head in the toilet.
there's only one place to turn.
No!
Tune in to new episodes of
Oh, boy!
only on WTOP.
Welcome to the Fast Break, where sharp minds meet sharper questions. Let's jump right in. Thank the gods! The NBA has returned, and with it comes triumphs and failures. Some teams have been looking great so far, and others not so much. I wanted to ask the guys their thoughts on the season so far, along with some takeaways that they have. Start with you, Connor.
My one key takeaway, guys, after watching this first week and a half or so of games, I have the Spurs are actually kind of playing like playoff contenders right now.
They're disgusting.
They started off 5-0. They're currently 5-1. They started off 5-0 for the first time in their historic franchise's history. I mean, we all know about Duncan and Popovich. Victor Wembanyama currently ranks as the NBA's second best player per possession according to wins above replacement. You know I love my war stats if you watch this show. And on top of that, the Spurs currently have the second best defense in the league, allowing the second fewest points per game inside the paint.
Do you think all the monk training he did really helped?
It might have. And on top of that, their offense, it's ranked 9th right now, so that's it could be better. They're without all-star point guard De'Aaron Fox, so it's only going to get better.
Yeah, and Wemby, I hate to bring up betting every single time that it's cut to me.
Especially with the next segment.
Yeah, exactly. But Wemby is now the favorite right now to win MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, and Most Improved Player, all in the same season. I think that would be
the Holy Trinity.
The Holy Trinity, the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. But no, Spurs are amazing. My takeaway from this first week of this season is Philadelphia 76ers might have something going, and it's all because of two people. Tyrese Maxey's historic scoring burst that he's had in this first 6 games. He's averaging 33.7 points per game and 9 assists through 6 games.
Whoa.
And it's his birthday tonight. He might drop 40 again.
Happy birthday, Tyrese.
Happy birthday, Tyrese. And VJ, Rookie of the Year, Edgecombe. This kid coming out of Baylor, disgusting. He looks like a mix of Harden with his playmaking abilities and shot creation, and a young D-Rose with his explosiveness and finishing at the rim. I mean, he is averaging 25-5 out the gate, and he just looks like he's ready for the NBA. So with Jared McCain, Paul George, and Embiid hopefully getting healthy throughout the season in a wide-open Eastern Conference, the Sixers could compete later in the season. It's yet to be seen, though.
Yeah, fellas, and plain and simple for me, this Boston Celtics team cannot get it done without Jason Tatum. They look terrible. 3-5 on the year. What are we doing?
19-year-old Jason Tatum. All right, staying on the court, kind of. The biggest gambling scandal this millennia has hit the NBA. Players, coaches, and front offices around the league are under fire after three arrests have rocked the sports world. Trailblazers head coach Chauncey Billups, Miami Heat player Terry Rozier, and Damon Jones were arrested on multiple different gambling charges. Alex, if you're Adam Silver, where do you go from here?
It's really tough, Sammy. And the problem that we have with online sports gambling is that now it's so embedded into our culture, and everybody is starting to take advantage of technological advancements, and how we see ads for DraftKings and you can bet at your fingertips whenever you want. And now coaches and players have started to catch on to that, and they're starting to get around the system because they know that they have leeway in this industry. I mean, Damon Jones, assistant head coach or on the coaching staff for the Milwaukee Bucks, friends with LeBron, knew that LeBron wasn't going to play before a game and told bettors to go hammer his under for $100,000. I mean, there are ways that coaches, coaching staff, players can find ways to get around, and Adam Silver is probably going to have to address it. They tried to ban online gambling in New York State at least, but a lot of repercussions and a lot of modifications have to be done. Otherwise, it's going to destroy the sport, not just the NBA, but the whole industry.
You mentioned it destroying the sport, Alex, and I honestly think it's kind of almost teetering on that line of destroying it with the Terry Rozier being involved in this, and a current active player, guard for the Heat. The allegations against him were when he was a member of the Charlotte Hornets, but still the fact that you have an active player in your league who's potentially throwing games in order to for financial gain, or maybe the people that he's throwing the games for have some dirt on him, I don't know. That's what most of the time that's a common theme in a lot of these cases. But the fact that it's affecting players and players who are making decent money is definitely scary.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, as we wrap up with the fast break, I got a curveball for the guys. Moving over to the ice, Islanders rookie Matthew Schaefer has been on a tear this season, breaking a ton of records and setting up a new culture in New York hockey. Mike, do you think we're seeing the beginning of a wonderful player, or do you think his first year of luck will run out?
I mean, Sammy, we're seeing something that we've never seen before. Plain and simple. Yep. I think he's going to keep on running along.
Fair enough. I agree.
Yeah, I just want to give a little quick love to Schaefer. He went from playing junior hockey last year with the Erie Otters at 17 years old to now being just 2 months into his year 18 on this earth, and he is running point on the #1 power play unit for the New York Islanders. That means he's their #1 option. He is the top scoring threat on that team. He's 18 years old, and he's a defenseman.
Yeah, it's good with the Islanders being so lackluster in recent seasons. It's nice to see that they can at least develop a really young, talented player in Schaefer.
All right. Thank you guys for watching. I'm all done here, but don't go anywhere. We have extra innings coming at you after the break.
If it's hockey,
It's what they score!
it's on Hockey Talk. Join Rob Finger and his panel of guests.
Their behavior against easy teams, how do you lose to the Bruins twice?
As they take you through the hockey world.
We welcome you with open arms.
Tune into Hockey Talk, Mondays at 9:30 after East Coast hockey games. Only on WTOP.
Oh boy!
back into Stick to Sports. Last but not least, let's head to extra innings for this week's picks, taking a look at the standings. And fellas, we got 2 ties.
I know.
Me and Connor tied for first. There's us with the standings, I think, behind us.
Yeah, we're covering it.
See if we can get those in. And then Sammy and Alex, I believe, 1 game behind.
5 and 4, 6 and 3.
There it is.
There we go. Yeah, there.
I had a crazy comeback.
It's going to come down to the wire, boys.
Yeah, it is.
We're in for a really, really tough finish.
Certainly the best season we've had.
Absolutely.
Right.
No runaway winners.
It's that time of year again. Baseball has ended in the worst way possible for the 2nd year in a row. A ton of players showed up and showed out for their teams, but unfortunately, only 2 players can win the MVPs. What you got, Connor?
In the AL, it's simple. It's Judge. I mean, I know there's all this talk of rally with voter fatigue. I'm sorry, Judge beats him in WAR, and that's what it comes down to. Beats him in F-WAR, he beats him in B-WAR. And then for the NL, it's Ohtani. We all have the same picks. These are the top 2 stars in baseball. They lead WAR every year. This is who's getting it.
Yeah, this is the 2 faces of the league. I mean, Judge was, 800 points in front of Raleigh in average. That alone should scream to you. They're trying to make up all these stats about like Raleigh's postseason and regular season home runs.
Postseason doesn't count in NBA.
Postseason doesn't count in MVP. It's Judge and Ohtani. Simple.
Plain and simple.
I was going to say, I would say the exact same things they would, but I don't want to. Judge and Ohtani.
Yeah.
All right. From the diamond to the gridiron we go as Mac Jones and the San Francisco 49ers take on Matt Stafford and the Rams at home on Sunday. And with this being a division rivalry game setting up to be a fantastic performance, Alex, who do you have taking the fight for Levi Stadium?
I got the Rams, and I think they're going to play with a little fire underneath them after losing to the Niners in that OT Thursday Night Football game earlier in the season. Mac Jones got their number once. He's not going to get their number again. Give me the Rams.
I agree. You know, I hate Mac Jones on this TV show, and that's not going to stop. Give me the Rams, baby.
Be the Rams.
So much hate for the San Francisco 49ers, but they always get it done. Mac Jones looked beautiful against the Giants last week. I don't care that it's the Giants. Mac Jones looked great, and I think he's going to carry that into next week and beat the Rams 31-30.
The Niners defense is injured beyond all belief, they gave up 24 points or more in back-to-back weeks to bottom third offenses in Houston and the Giants. I think Matt Stafford and the Rams being a top 10 offense going to have a field day.
Well, finally, we'll head over to the frozen tundra of Lambeau Field as the defending Super Bowl champion Eagles come into Monday Night Football to face the Tucker Craftless Green Bay Boys.
That's amazing.
How do we see this one playing out?
Well, Tucker Kraft, man, he was that team. He was the heart and soul of that team. Give me the Eagles, bro. Jalen Hurts is going to get it done. He's a winner, and he will win again.
And he's a top 5 quarterback, and he's going to show why.
He's not Justin Herbert.
They're coming out of a bye week. Eagles are going to blow out the Packers. No Tucker Kraft, no win, baby.
Packers only able to score a lowly 13 points against the Carolina Panthers last week when they're supposed to be Super Bowl contenders. The Eagles just improved their secondary with Michael Carter and Jair Alexander, and they're coming off a bye. Give me the Eagles, fly, baby.
And that Packers offense just didn't look good enough to get it done last week. They're not going to be able to get it done against the defending Super Bowl champs. Give me the Eagles. I don't remember what my score was, but that's fine.
Jalen Hurts will prove who he is. But that's all the time we have on this episode of Stick to Sports. Be sure to tune in next week right here on WTOP-10. Now we will see that.
Hello, Bubcam.
Hello again.
Hello, Bubcam.
Hi, Bubcam. I might start a fire there.
Yeah.
I went straight.
I got to pick up my sauce jersey.
We need a place to stay.
It's almost sundown.
Nightfall is
telling
coming.
me
It's gonna be dark
to
and
just
cold.
drive you places. I got you these clothes.
And we greatly appreciate it.
Got you food.
We greatly appreciate that too. McDonald's was delicious.
Where are we going?
I didn't like that person stepping on my foot though.
Yeah, his poor
But where are we going?
But where are we gonna stay?
I don't know. Where do you guys want to be dropped off?
Where can
Anywhere.
we stay?
Where can
Anywhere?
we stay?
I don't know where you
Anywhere.
could stay.
Where can we stay?
We need a place to live. A place to live.
Place to live.
I mean, I could drop you off at a hotel or something. Like I've been
we
driving
have
you
no
around.
money.
I've been driving you around for free all day.
We have no money. We can't stay in a hotel.
no
you are
money.
very rude. You know that?
Chris, don't talk to him that way.
I'm being rude. I'm sorry. I had like an appointment to go to today. That's where I was going until you jumped in front of my car.
Oh.
And then you like just boss me around and tell me to go places, but I'm not that self-confident. So I can't I can't say no. Like, so I've been just driving around you three British buggers? Is that what you guys say?
You don't even have seatbelts in your car.
How dare you? And you guys what are you going to want me to pay for a hotel for you too? I'll do it if it just gets you out of my hair.
Is there any free place to stay?
A free place to stay.
For free, please?
I'm not bringing you home to my apartment. This is. I gotta say, this has been fun. Fun for you guys. It has been fun for me. So
I'm sorry.
What I want you guys to do, I'm gonna go in my house and I'm gonna get the 3 hours of sleep because Denny's is an hour away from here. And when I wake up, I want you guys out of my car. All right?
Okay.
All right.
Can
you just give us a second? Just.
I'm turning off the car. I'm locking the car.
Can I see the car? Can you see
You think you're slick? You think you're slick?
Okay.
All right.
Where's he going? Where's he going?
We're getting out of the car.
I guess we're going. Oh no, he's locked us in. He's locked us. Oh my, what is going on? They're gonna fight. They're fighting.
Oh my God!
Someone stop them! Someone stop them! Oh my God! Oh my God! He's fighting for the keys. Hey, maybe he'll take his keys and maybe we'll find a place to stay.
Oh, we have a place to stay!
Oh, we found a place to stay!
Oh, lovely!
Oh, lovely, jubbly! Let's get out of here, Christian Chaz, let's go! Let's get out of here, Christian, fast!
Good luck at work!
Christian, we gotta go! We gotta go, Christian, we gotta go! We gotta get out of here! Bye! Guys! Guys, did we just take his car?
I think so.
Are we criminals?
No.
Guys, I'm pretty sure that's what makes us criminals. Right, let's keep going.
Let's go.
All right, we gotta find a place to stay, guys. We're on the run now.
I think I saw a place. I know just where to go.
Okay.
That weird blonde man. What was his name again? I don't know.
Arthur?
Octavius?
Octavius!
That was it, wasn't
Octavius!
No, Anthony.
Anthony!
Oh, Anthony, that's what it was. Yeah.
Anthony.
But he said this place. Wherever this place is.
Hello and welcome back to TA Time, the show where students and TAs bond over classwork and stress.
Today on the show, we will have one of our very own crew members as our guest today. Have a lovely chat and play yet another really fun game.
But first, let's recap what's been going on in our TA class.
Okay, I misspelled. I said recap twice, guys. All right, hate on me.
Kenny, why don't you start us off?
Oh. Discuss your group's final project.
Oh my God.
Maybe something unique about your past few classes.
Tell us, Kenny. Tell me what I just told you to talk about. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm supposed to just describe what I read? Well, I don't know what else. I don't even know what I said. Go back. I can't see it.
It's the same thing over and over again.
Discuss your group's final project.
Your group.
Oh, yeah, the studio show. Right? So I got, man, we're horrible TAs. I got assigned to this group. Their show is called Burning Questions. So it's basically kind of like a Hot Ones spinoff. So it's like a Hot Wing show. And
that's crazy.
Well, I guess they have something similar.
You're gonna find out.
And so I'm EPing for that show. I think it'll be a lot of fun. It's a cool concept. I think it's a good idea.
Is there any really people you're excited to have in your group? Like any?
Well, I mean, Allie's the producer. I think she's been doing really well recently. So I'm excited. Yeah, Allie Perry. I'm excited to see how she does.
Didn't we get our group?
Yeah, we have our groups.
We also, we
don't have to talk about it. We don't have to.
Yeah, we don't have to look right now. I mean, we don't.
That's true. That's true.
Right.
That's true.
But I'll just say the producer because that's the one thing that's known.
Yeah.
So I'll keep my mouth shut besides that.
Chris, tell us about yours.
So for our class, we're a group. We're Team Green. We're doing.
Oh yeah, I'm gold. Sorry, I mentioned that.
I'm doing. My group is doing AI or IRL. It's pretty much a show that is putting contestants up against each other, trying to predict or trying to guess what stuff is AI or what stuff is not AI.
I really
especially
like that.
especially because a lot of stuff recently is starting to get harder and harder, especially with stuff like Sora 2.
I really like that's a really cool.
I'm
that's
so
really
getting
good.
scammed when I get older, by the way.
I'm
getting
getting scammed. Guys, I'm getting scammed now, nonetheless,
Yeah,
and I'm older.
I already got scammed.
Okay.
Oh.
That's not true.
Wow.
Okay.
So
my
and
hands
the
in my pocket, ignore that.
The producer for that one is Michael. I always forget his actual last name. I always know him as Fundy, because that's what Gilly calls him.
Fundenberg, I think it is.
Fundenberg, yeah, they just told me
I
it's
also go by Fundy.
Fundenberg.
More like fun guy.
He is the producer
like a
for
mushroom,
that,
I get it.
And it's gonna be pretty cool. So.
Emily checking her group. Tell us about your group. Emily, she doesn't even know her group. She doesn't even know who it is.
Bro's doom scrolling during our show. It's crazy.
Looking at the AI videos.
I'm looking at AI videos right now. My show, the show that I'm EPing is called Who Said It. So it's like, you guys are on Twitter, right? Where like people who like run
X.
X.
Get it right for the price.
Pardon me.
Oh, do you want it? Yeah.
Well, like, for instance, like when somebody runs like the Wendy's X account and they say something egregious, and it's like, well, would Wendy say that? You're trying to figure out who said that. I'm doing a terrible job at like.
It's like comparing like
describing it, but
like,
it's like
celebrities. Like, oh, did they post this tweet or
who
did
said
this
that?
other celebrity post
Who
this
said that?
tweet?
Wendy's or Kanye West? You know what I mean? Like.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a cool concept. She's just really poorly explaining it.
Okay, thanks. But my producer is Jason Sackes. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. I'm so sorry, Jason.
Sackes?
Yeah,
so
that's
sorry.
on her. We'll
I'm
ask
so
him in
sorry.
class tomorrow. I hope he watches this and
I
just
don't
is
know,
like
I don't
this.
know.
If
But
he's really
I'm
mad
very
at you, then we know
excited.
why.
It's a great show.
It's okay. Cleveland still can't say Jonal right yet either. So.
Hey, he might be watching this.
What does he say? Like.
Jonal.
Jonal.
It's Jonal. Say it. Stay warm.
How about yours?
Yeah.
I'm team gold.
Yep, so we'll talk
Let's
about
go,
mine.
Emily.
Yeah,
Team
so
gold.
I'm team green. I'm
Bang.
starting first. Yep, gang over here. My producer is Mia Rizzi, GOAT. And it's called Wing It or Win It. Guess what, guys? It's also like Hot Ones.
Hey!
Yeah, it's pretty much, it's a pretty similar concept. I don't remember all the exact details, but it's basically like Hot Ones. It's like a game show, and if you get it wrong, you got to eat a wing kind of type
Very
deal.
excited. I think did we all just want to eat wings? Like.
Yeah, I
the
know.
premise?
Real talk, I just want to eat.
Low key.
Yeah, that makes sense for you.
Shocker.
But anyways,
Hey!
I'm really excited to see how our student shows turn out. But coming up, we're going to have our guest of the episode, one of our own crew members from TA Time. So stay tuned.
But I would have liked to see more on, Putin or something. I don't think he's very nice.
He's so annoying, and he's not very funny either.
He got that hot dog at one time. I don't know why he would do such a thing.
I'm not sure why he's still playing a Nintendo Wii. The Nintendo Wii is so old. I've tried reporting him like 600 times, and nobody's answering my phone calls.
Welcome back to the DK experience. Go back to your job.
Every NFL fan has played for the last 15 games. Baby.
Writing a letter to the NFL fans? Get out of here with that. Let me finish.
No,
Let me finish.
Stop.
Johnny Manziel, halftime, he's a loser.
No, that's.
Watch the DK experience.
What we do here is go back.
Cooked! You know it's cooked when it's not raw anymore?
Gordon Ramsay gonna see it here.
Cat cam.
Because Kenny pulled a picture of him.
Welcome back from the break. As we mentioned earlier, we have a special guest for today's episode. So come on out here, Logan. Come on out.
Yeah.
Yay.
Come on out,
Yay,
Logan. Oh, yeah.
Logan.
For the
Oh
people
my
that
God.
don't know, Logan's our teleprompter.
Yay.
So thank you, Ryan Prechtel, for filling in
Yes.
as teleprompter. Yeah, welcome
you go,
Logan
pal.
to the
Thank
show.
Welcome, Logan.
Welcome
so
in.
some of people at home may not know, Logan is actually a transfer student from Finger Lakes Community College. So
Represent the 585.
yeah, and though he isn't one of our students, we decided to bring him onto the show to find out more about his unique experience transferring to Oswego.
Yeah, I love you here at Oswego. I applied, I think it was about January, February maybe, because I knew I wanted to go for journalism. I am, and I love it in TOP, doing a lot of live sports, a lot of hockey, very excited for basketball to come up too, excited to call that, and then maybe do some behind the scenes stuff as a lot of people here do. Shout out Lorenz, floor manager.
Basketball's coming quick,
and
too.
Shout out everyone, yes, it is. Shout out Kenny, shout out Emily, shout out Jesse.
Aw.
Shout out
Just because I'm on the floor doesn't mean I can't.
shout out my engineer, Chris.
All right,
Okay.
yeah. All right, give Chris a mic because he's got the first question up here. Yeah, you do. Read,
right,
read the
so-
prompter, buddy.
Listen, I kind
Read
of
it,
keep
it's
looking
good.
back over here.
Read it.
Okay, so can we go a little back up? Can we go a little back up? Thank you. So first off, Logan, can you tell the viewers a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, I'm from Rochester, New York. Born September 23rd, 2005.
And what's your social? No, I'm just kidding. Don't answer.
What's the last four digits of your credit card?
Yeah, and can you give me the 3 numbers on the back?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I liked it in Rochester a lot. Did a lot of things over the summer. Worked at a summer camp in my town. Worked also at Dollar Tree, so that was kind of fun. Yeah, and I love you here so far.
Sweet.
Word.
Kenny, go ahead.
Yeah, Logan, what was your experience like at Finger Lakes Community College?
Yeah, so I was a communications major. I knew I wanted to do journalism, but they didn't have it there, so I did communications, and I did a lot of things. I wrote over like 50 articles for game recaps for them, so I could get experience.
Ooh.
That's crazy.
Yeah, a bunch of live sports, and then I'm actually going back Tuesday to commentate the men's soccer playoff game.
I know it's not on there, but what was your guys' mascot? Like, what is it over there?
Isn't it like the dragon?
Oh, I can show you a pic. I have a picture with
The
him.
sea
This is the dragon.
It's the dragon?
Yeah,
Oh, that's
yeah,
cool.
the dragon.
That's cool.
Where is?
It's
probably by the
Canandaigua.
Finger Lakes, I
It's
guess.
in Canandaigua.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You know,
the Finger
CMAC,
Lakes?
that concert
Yeah,
venue,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
right
yeah.
next to
I worked there.
CMAC.
Really?
Nice.
Oh, that's sick.
Nice.
Wow,
So
that's
were
yeah,
there
by the
any
Finger Lakes,
special
yeah.
like memories or classes that stood out to you at all there? or
I
working
really
at
liked
CMAC?
media writing. Professor Adriana Musadola, she actually went here at Oswego and then got her master's at Syracuse. So that's really cool. I like that class a lot. My first video production class was really cool with Professor Rick Cook. So yeah, a lot
Aw.
of core classes.
That's awesome. And working at CMAC. And
Yeah, oh yeah, that
stuff.
was awesome.
Word. Okay.
Yeah, we can keep going down a little bit so I can read more of these questions. Awesome. So we know a bit about your experience at Finger Lakes Community College, but how was your moving into SUNY Oswego experience? How has that transition been? Was there anything that like surprised you? Anything you just weren't ready for?
I think I personally adjusted super well because I knew the workload would be a lot compared to just community college. And I love living here, living in Seneca, floor above our own Eddie McAlpine, if he's watching.
Wow, floor above.
Yeah, I hope he's watching.
Yeah, really cool guy. I certainly love it here. Made a lot of friends, and a lot of new people, all in TOP and more. So yeah, I've loved it so far.
Sweet.
Have you had any class at Oswego that you really enjoy?
Yes, advanced news writing / reporting right now.
Yeah.
And broadcast news writing with Tyler King, the new professor. He's super cool. Really like every.
JM 312?
That 229 BRC.
No, the JLM.
Oh yes, 319.
Oh,
yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah, Chris, get it right.
We don't
So-
do peasant classes for you, Chris.
Oh, wow.
So
I
outside
like
of
this guy.
classes- Outside of classes, I know you've also been involved in COP.
Yeah.
WTOP-10, let's go. That's our former topper of the week.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
So what have you
As
been
is
doing?
Lorenz.
So what have you been doing within the club, and what has your favorite part of the club been so far, other than working the best show on WTOP-10 TA time?
And other than me, of course.
That's
Oh.
true. Kenny would be number one.
That's definitely a statement.
That's a lie.
I think just
Top 10
getting
things
to
you've
commentate a ton and getting your own chance to just sign up for live sports every week.
Sign
And
up
just
for
getting
live
your own
sports.
freedom. Yes, true. And
Sign up
getting
for
your
live
own
sports.
freedom to choose what you really want to do, whether it be behind the scenes or on air. You can do anything really within WTOP. So I think that's very cool. I've loved that so far.
Wait, that's so sweet. That's awesome.
Wow,
That's so you're so insightful.
Thank you.
All right, you might have touched on it a little bit. I'm gonna not go to our last question here. I got some other ones in my own brain.
Some other ones, really?
Yeah,
Wow.
yep, some other ones. So
the
you've done a lot of WTOP sports so far, a lot of calling and things like that. What do you think has been like if you had to pick a game? What's your favorite game to call so
Good question.
far?
That's a good one. I just called one last Friday. It was volleyball with Eddie McAlpine.
Again.
Yeah.
Again.
Eddie's the
Hey.
GOAT.
Second Eddie mention of the
reliable.
night, by the way.
That one
can
was
tell he
super
likes
cool. I
somebody.
actually loved calling that one. I think we worked together really well. And then I did the hockey season opener with James Fitzpatrick, also really good guy. Really good commentary, really fun game to commentate because they won 8-3. So I'd say those
Wow.
two have been my
Oh yeah, that
That's
was a good
crazy.
game,
That's
yeah.
really good. Well, that's awesome.
All right, well, I'll move on to our last question here. Now, Logan, if you had any advice to give to any future transfer students coming to Oswego, what would it be?
I just think I know it's pretty obvious, but try to balance everything the best you can because I know I do sort of a lot with TOP and every extracurricular and then classes as well. So, I mean, just try to prioritize what you want first and then prioritize schoolwork first and then everything else.
Sweet.
Oh, well, that's awesome. Well, everything else will be coming right after
Chris.
this break, so let's go. Let's go to break.
If it's hockey,
In front, they score!
it's on Hockey Talk. Join Rob Finger and his panel of guests
Their behavior against easy teams. How do you lose to the Bruins twice?
as they take you through the hockey world.
We welcome you with open arms.
Tune into Hockey Talk, Mondays at 9:30 after East Coast hockey games, only on WTOP.
Oh boy!
I feel like I'm triggered. Almost like
All right, welcome back from the break. Now we have our game of the night called Name of the Game. Little shout out to the ABBA song because it's going to be music. It's going to be a music game. So the game is music-based trivia. There's going to be 3 rounds, each with 3 multiple choice questions, and then you guys are going to get 30 seconds to answer each question. Logan will go against a different TA per round and try to get more correct answers than the other TA. After the timer runs out, we will count up how many correct answers each side got, and then at the end of the day, whoever has the most correct answers after 3 rounds wins. Does everybody understand? It's a lot of 3s, I know.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Wow. All right, well,
Good rule.
yeah, good rule of 3. So let's pick the first TA that's going to come up and go against Logan. Logan, you can come up and sit in one of these 2 chairs over here. You'll do it? All right, Emily, you can come up first. You can put down the microphone. All right, and if we could take, if we could take the camera with the 2 chairs. Here we go. You don't have to sit. You don't have to sit it on me. You can put it on them.
Hey.
There we go. Hello. All right. So, the first round topic will be local music.
Oh God.
WNYO, baby. All right. If we could put up the full screen here, so they can see the questions. All right. Take a look on the screen here for you guys over here. All right. Which of these is a current WNYO show? Chris. A, Rock Party Live. B, Oswego Sounds. C, Retro Rewind. All right, we have a 30-second timer. We'll give you guys 30 seconds to come up with your response.
You're thinking. You don't know.
All right, here you go. Think about it. Think about all the shows in WNYO, right?
Provide the music.
Think about. Granted, I wrote these, so think about if you could think about what I would write. What do you think I would choose? No, that is definitely cheating. All right, well, what do you guys think the answer is for question number 1?
I think it's Retro Rewind.
That is, yep, that is correct. Yep. Were you going to say that or no?
Yeah, no, it is. I said I knew it.
I'll give you the point. I'll give you guys the points. Here we go.
Hello?
I'll have you guys say the number. I'll have you guys say A, B, or C at the same time. That way,
I got a flag if we need it.
That way it's fair.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll move on to question 2. All right. What are the numbers for the FM radio station, if that makes sense? So, like their numbers.
Yeah.
All right, we have A, 91.3, B, 88.9, and C, 103.5.
That would be.
Don't say it. Think about it. Think about it.
Okay.
We'll
Don't thinking about it.
Wait, no, let's think really hard for a
Yeah,
second.
think really hard, guys. Think about what they say on WNYO all the time, guys.
The Laker Radio Network.
The Laker Radio Network. All right, you think you guys got it?
Yeah, you know what the same time.
Alrighty, we'll take the camera so everybody can see the reaction.
Yeah.
Get out of that full screen, guys. Get out of there. There we go. Oh, see, I like the shot. All right, ready?
That would be.
On 2, 3.
88.9 FM.
Okay. Yep.
I don't know. I heard a 9. I heard a 9. Give me that.
Yeah,
Give me that.
yeah,
That's a false start.
Oh,
That's a false start. I think I heard 9. You. Nah. No, we'll give it to him.
Yeah, we'll give it to him.
We're good.
Yeah, bro.
All right, writing these down here. So currently in
Probably
this
just
round,
came
we're
from
tied
football. Whoops.
2-2 right now in the round. Alrighty, you guys ready for question 3? Alrighty, the last question of this round. When was WNYO established?
Ooh.
A, 1968, B, 1992, or C, 1974?
Is that like when it was NYO or when it was
It's
WOCR?
When it was OCR.
Okay.
So not the name change when the station originally started. It wasn't WNYO. They did change it later, but I'm not gonna say when.
So would it make more sense to say when was Oswego Student Radio established?
Yes, you could say that, Kenny, if you were the one
Because
writing it.
NYO technically would make more sense for the name change.
Okay.
Just saying.
All right. You know what? Maybe you guys can produce the show next time. How about that, huh? Yeah. Yeah. Pipe down. Sit in your chairs, fellas. Yeah.
Sass.
All right. You guys.
Someone's stressed.
I don't know.
Shut up, Kenny.
I think I know. I think I know.
I think
All
I
right.
know.
On the count of 3, you're gonna say the number. Ready? At the same time, no delay. We're not getting an. Chris already has it in his hand. He's ready to throw. He's ready to throw.
I got a whistle too if we really want to get
we have a
trippy
whistle.
over
All right,
here.
ready? On the count of 3, say the letter which it is. Ready? 1, 2, 3. A is the correct answer. C, 1974 was just made up. 1992 was actually the year they swapped to WNYO. But the original station.
So the correct answer would be B. Because it was when
Shut
NYO
up.
was established,
Shut up,
not
Kenny.
WOCR.
Okay, you're fired. Kenny, you're fired.
Oh man, I get to go home on Mondays? Oh,
Okay.
man.
All right, so currently TAs are up a point just by 1 is 3-2. All right, Chris, come on up. Give the flag over up to Emily. She's got it next.
Christopher Delucia.
You know my name there?
You had to think about it.
Yeah. Nah, I knew it.
All righty, guys. So for the second round, the topic will be music history.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. Question
Fine.
1. Who was the first musical artist to sell 1 million vinyl albums? Vinyl albums first million. Is it A, Frank Sinatra, B, Harry Belafonte, or C, ABBA? You guys got 30 seconds. Think about it. This is not an easy one.
I think.
You think you know who it is?
I took Kreider's music class.
ChatGPT would have
I
done
took
it in
Kreider's
faster
music
than 30
in
seconds.
history- or
Well, actually, maybe
music and
not,
media
depending on how
class, and
fast
this was
your
a question.
Wi-Fi network is. But really?
He hasn't
No,
taught
I
it since
literally
I
just
had
this
it.
up with this in my brain.
This was
Wow.
this was a question that we learned.
Really?
I'm pretty sure I know the
Wow.
answer.
Make me professor then. You guys got it. You guys know it. Alrighty. On the count of 3, you will guys say your answer. Say the letter. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
C.
Both wrong.
Oh,
it is actually.
B.
Yup. Yeah, I know it's a. Okay. In 1952, I believe he was the first one to sell. It was for a soundtrack. For some
Process of
movie.
elimination, guys.
Yeah.
You pick 2 popular artists. Pick the one you don't know.
Right. Exactly. All right. So neither of you get that. Wow. I'm surprised. All right. Well, question 2. Who has won the most Grammys? We have A. This is a hard one. A. Taylor Swift. B. The Beatles. Or C. Beyonce. He's got 30 seconds to think about it.
I don't need 30 seconds. I got it.
Really?
I think.
You need 30 seconds? Look at how you feeling.
I'm good, bro.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, we'll count down from 3
I know
and we'll
which one
say
definitely
the
isn't.
letter.
No.
Stop. Tomorrow's I can hear you through here. Alright. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
C.
Correct. It is Beyonce. I believe she has I think she has 20 something.
Okay, so this one decides it, right?
For this, well, you guys both got the first one wrong. You guys both got the second one right.
We're in a draw.
Okay, question 3. What musical artist has had the highest attendance for a concert? A. Rod Stewart. B. Coldplay. C. Taylor Swift. Think about this one. She's probably like, who even is Rod Stewart? I know that's what's going through your head right now. And think about it. I said for a concert, not a tour, a singular concert date. Kenny's sucking in his breath there.
I got it.
You guys got it?
Yeah.
All right. On the count of 3, we're going to do it. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
B.
It's A. Rod.
What? I thought Coldplay broke the record this year.
Coldplay has for.
We only got 2 minutes,
So for a concert, it's Coldplay, but Rod Stewart had 3.5 million for just a single concert. But final round here is me against Logan now. It's 4-3. I'm still up 1.
We got like a minute and a half, so let's.
All right, let's do this quickly here.
All right.
Here we
Kenny,
go. Question
round.
1.
What's the topic, Kenny?
Topic is doesn't say up there,
It's
so we're
up
just
there.
gonna go with there.
It's fish.
Something like that. Fish. Love fish. I have no idea who Fish is. Which state did Fish form in?
I know.
You can see
answer.
there.
Yeah, I think I know.
All right.
All right, give me your answers. On 3, 2, 1.
C.
Yeah, correct.
Vermont. Yeah.
Yep, I didn't know that because I don't listen to Fish. Second question. Fish album features the fan favorite song "You Enjoy Myself."
Oh my gosh. Wait, I don't.
Did you not write these?
I didn't. I had someone else write them, so I'm not cheating. All right. Okay, ready? Count down. I got it.
3. Ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
B.
It is A.
Oh, so is it tied?
It is A. It is tied.
4-4.
Here we go.
All
Last
right,
question.
this is it. Here we
Running out of
go.
time. Which Fish member is known for wearing a dress with donuts on it during shows? We have 5 seconds.
All right.
All right. In 3, 2, 1.
B.
It is B.
John Fishman.
It is
Yep.
John Fishman.
All right, we'll skip the bonus question because I already won. We'll skip the bonus question. I won.
What is the name of Fish's annual festival held in August 1999 in Maine?
What?
I don't know. ChatGPT did it. 3, 2, 1.
A.
It is Camp Oswego.
That's Cap. Okay. All right.
Well, thank you for joining us on TA Time. We've had a wonderful time talking to you, and we'll see you guys in just about 2 weeks. Have a great night, everybody.
Bye. Take Bum Kim. Bye, guys. Bye. Thanks for watching.
I am Joe. It's time to meet our contestants for tonight. First, let's meet Professor Tyler King. Professor, how are we feeling tonight?
Hello, Seidman. I'm well.
It's good to hear.
Ask me again in about 29 minutes.
We'll see what happens. And quick question that I always like to ask here in our intros. Is there a subject or category that you think you'd be best at?
Joe Seidman's grades in BRC 229.
We'll see. That might be a category. Well,
It'll be delightful.
It will for sure. Let's go to our next contestant for today. Let's meet Aiden. Aiden Saavedra, how are you doing?
Doing pretty good. Feeling
pretty
confident.
Good. Awesome. Happy to have you on. And
thank you.
We'll ask the age-old question once again. What's a category or area that you think you're going to excel at?
Arenas and stadiums. Specifically, where is Joe?
Where is Joe? Unfortunately, we have no Where is Joe this week. Fortunately, it wasn't in the budget. My apologies, Aiden. So, I apologize, but we'll have some good questions in just a bit. Now let's meet our final contestant for tonight, Lexi Primerano. Lexi, how are we feeling?
I'm feeling good. I feel pretty confident, but also, now that I'm sitting here, not really.
Well, it can be quite tough, you know, when you're on the spot here for Joepardy. Is there a category or area that you think you can excel at?
Honestly, not specifically anything. Like, I actually can't think of anything.
Shocker.
Whoa, you already got a little bit of banter on here. So now it's time for me to quickly reveal our theme for tonight. It is United States themed. The episode is USA, so Professor King is Canadian. So I thought let's have some fun and welcome him to the US and to Oswego with some fun categories. So let's get right into our categories. First, we got United States presidents. I'm going to follow it up with New York State, anything from New York State, a bunch of different things. Followed up with American landmarks. And finally, U.S. cities. So there are your 4 categories for tonight. And that's our categories. So stick around for the Joepardy questions after the break.
But I would have liked to see more on, Putin or something. I don't think he's very nice.
He's so annoying, and he's not very funny either.
He got that hot dog at one time. I don't know why he would do such a thing.
I'm not sure why he's still playing a Nintendo Wii. The Nintendo Wii is so old. I've tried reporting him like 600 times, and nobody's answering my phone calls.
Welcome back to the DK experience. Go back to your job.
Every NFL fan has played for the last 15 games. They beat.
Writing a letter to the NFL fans? Get out of here with that.
Joe, let me finish.
No,
let me finish.
Stop.
Johnny Manziel, captain, he's a loser.
No, that's.
Watch the DK experience.
What we do here is go back.
Cooked! You know it's cooked when it's not raw anymore?
Gordon Ramsay and say here.
Cat cam.
Because Kenny pulled a picture of him. Yeah.
Welcome back to Joepardy. Let's start our professors versus students round. Well, let's get into question 1. This city's nickname, the Emerald City, has nothing to do with Oz. It refers to its lush, evergreen landscape, and this for 8 points. You guys have any clue on this answer? We only got a couple thousand U.S. cities to go from here. And Oswego is not the answer.
Damn it.
Alrighty. Professor King, do we have an answer?
I got nothing.
Got nothing, unfortunate. Let's go to Lexi next.
Green.
Green is incorrect. And finally, Aiden.
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas is incorrect. That's a tough one to start off. The answer is Seattle. So Seattle, our first answer. Let's go to question 2. Under this president, the Compromise of 1877 ended Reconstruction. This is also a really hard one. 10 points. Watch your eyes, Aiden. Looks like
My
you're
answer
a
was
little
done.
peeking there.
It's not even the same answer.
Let's go with Lexi first here.
I would definitely not cheat
I
off this
literally
guy.
don't know.
Yeah, how about you, Aiden? You got anything?
Put Eisenhower.
Eisenhower is incorrect. About 80 years too early. Professor King?
Was it Rutherford B. Hayes?
Rutherford B. Hayes is correct. 10 points for Professor King. He's on the board.
Literally what?
Yeah, that one's a hard one. A few hard ones to start off. Let's go to question 3. This Arizona landmark, carved by the Colorado River, is over 270 miles long, and this for 6 points. Hope you guys know this one. It's a little bit of an easier one. So, let's go to... Sorry, we're having some technical difficulties real quick.
My fault. We're good. We're good.
Let's go to Lexi to start here.
The Grand Canyon.
Grand Canyon is correct, Aiden.
Grand Canyon.
Grand Canyon. Show the camera real quick, Aiden. There you go. And finally, Professor King.
The Grand Canyon.
The Grand Canyon. Points for everyone. 6 points for you guys all.
God.
Let's go to question 4. New York borders 5 other U.S. states. Name them all, and this is for 10 points. I actually put 4 in the initial script, so big shout out to my control room for making sure we got 5 in there. So, with that being said, let's start off in 5 seconds or so. We'll give it a little time here. It's a little bit of a harder one. You guys have about 10 more seconds to get the answers.
Is there partial credit here?
No partial credit here. Alrighty, let's give it to Professor King first here.
All right, I didn't get them all. I had Vermont, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Connecticut, and Delaware.
Incorrect. You got 4 of the 5 incorrect. Let's go to Lexi next.
I had Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Connecticut, and Vermont.
4 of the 5 once again.
I had
Incorrect.
Connecticut, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, New Hampshire, and Vermont.
Incorrect once again. The one you guys all forgot, Massachusetts.
I was literally gonna put that.
Eastern part
What?
of New York. And New Hampshire does not border, Delaware does not border. It's a tough one. But 10 points left on the board by you guys all. So let's
8
go.
points each?
Nope, no points for you guys at all. We don't give bonus points out on Joepardy. Sorry, Aiden. Let's go to question number 6. Construction on this DC landmark began in 1848, but wasn't completed until 1884 due to the Civil War and lack of funds. And this for 2 points. I hope you guys can get this one. This one's iconic. That was question 5. My apologies as well. Can't do math. 10:30 at night. We're still a little late. But let's go to Aiden first here.
Washington Monument.
Washington Monument is correct. Professor King?
The Washington Monument.
That is correct. And finally, Lexi?
I put the Pentagon.
The Pentagon is incorrect. 2 points for Aiden, 2 points for Professor King.
It wasn't DC though. Like it's.
It was in DC. It's a realistic guess.
It's not a bad
guess.
answer.
It's not too bad. Yeah, tough one though. Let's go to question 6. There is a huge discussion whether this president really got stuck in a bathtub, and this is for 6 points. This guy was also a Supreme Court justice, the only president to also be on the Supreme Court. That's what I call elite ball knowledge. Let's go to Lexi first here.
Dwight Eisenhower?
Incorrect. Aiden, you're up next.
Double
Eisenhower,
no,
also incorrect. And Professor King?
I believe it's my spirit animal, William Howard Taft.
That is correct. President Taft is your answer. 6 points for Professor King. Let's go to number 7. Name these 2 Great Lakes that border the New York State, and this for 4 points. One of these lakes should be a little bit of a shoo-in for you guys. Let's see if you guys know the other.
Is that because we live on one of them?
Maybe, potentially. It's a real question. Really hope my control room knows this one as well. Let's start off with Lexi here.
I put Lake Ontario and Lake George.
Lake Ontario is correct. Lake George is incorrect. Aiden, you are next.
I put the Long Island Sound and the Lake Ontario.
Incorrect for Long Island Sound.
I was going to put
Just
this
a few hours away. Finally, Professor King.
I have Lake Ontario and Lake Erie.
Both of those are correct, Lake Ontario and Lake Erie. So Professor King getting 4 more points. Really good job getting that one. And Long Island Sound, one of the most unique answers we've had yet. Let's go to our next question. This Midwestern city was nearly called Fort Dearborn before it adopted a name derived from a local Native American word for wild onion. And this is for 2 points.
It's a 2 point?
2 points. Made this one a little easier because there are a lot of Midwestern cities. And this one's kind of a little bit of a toss-up, but you know what? It's a cool fact. Aiden, you seemed very confident about this. Do you know any Midwestern cities, Lexi?
I literally know 0.
Do you know where the Midwest is?
The Midwest.
Yeah.
The middle of the West.
Kind of. Let's go to Lexi first here.
I literally have nothing.
It's okay. Let's go to Professor King next.
Chicago?
Chicago is correct. And
Really?
Aiden?
Omaha, Nebraska.
Omaha. That's incorrect. Chicago is your correct answer. 2 points for Professor King.
Why'd they call it Fort Dearborn?
Not sure on that. We'll have to take a little bit of a history break after the break. Let's go to question number 10. Also called the Salt City, this city is also the snow capital of the U.S. and is also Joe's hometown. Home city, rather.
Oh, duh.
And that was question 9 for 2 points. Alrighty. Lexi, do you have any clue on this one?
Syracuse?
Syracuse is correct. Aiden?
I was going to say Salt Lake City, Utah.
Salt Lake City is incorrect. Professor King?
I would like extra points for pronouncing it. Syracuse.
Syracuse is correct. So 2 points for Lexi, 2 points for Professor King. Really good job. Let's go to question 10. Once the tallest building in the world, this New York skyscraper was completed in 1931, and this for 8 points. Let's see if you guys know this one. Aiden, we'll start with you here.
You only give me like 2 seconds.
Yeah, really quick.
This one's quick. It should be
The Empire
easy.
State Building.
That is correct. Professor King?
I have the Empire State Building.
Correct. And Lexi?
Same. Empire State Building.
Points galore to end the round. That's 8 points for each of you guys. We are halfway through our Joepardy game. The second half and more coming up after the break.
So.
If it's hockey,
It's what they score!
it's on Hockey Talk. Join Rob Finger and his panel of guests
Their behavior against easy teams. How do you lose to the Bruins twice?
as they take you through the hockey world.
We welcome you with open arms.
Tune into Hockey Talk, Mondays at 9:30 after East Coast hockey games, only on WTOP.
Oh boy!
I feel like I triggered. Almost
Welcome back to Joepardy. Let's continue our round. On to question 11. Before becoming president, he was the first Secretary of State and later founded the University of Virginia, and this for 2 points. We're gonna make this one quick. I think you guys know this. So let's start with Aiden here.
We're gonna go George Washington.
George Washington is incorrect. Lexi?
Thomas Jefferson?
Thomas Jefferson is correct. And Professor King?
Thomas Jefferson.
Thomas Jefferson is correct. So Lexi and Professor King, 2 points apiece.
Did I seriously just get that one wrong?
Yep.
Yes, you did.
Let's go to question 12. The USS Arizona Memorial Landmark lies in the harbor of this city attacked in 1941. And this for 4 points. A little bit of a history lesson here.
Arizona.
I've actually been to this one.
Arizona.
Yep. Won't be much of a hint here, but we'll see. Let's go right to Lexi here.
Arizona.
Arizona is incorrect. Aiden?
New Orleans.
New Orleans is incorrect. Professor King?
I guessed Honolulu.
Honolulu is correct. 4 points for Professor King.
Pearl Harbor was kind of a big
Pearl
deal
Harbor in
at the time.
1941. Really good poll. Let's go to question 13. This Midwestern city is the only one in the U.S. to have hosted the Olympics 3 times, and this for 4 points. Let's see if you guys know another Midwestern city. I'll give you a small hint here. It's not the same one as last time.
Omaha, Nebraska?
Chicago. It's not Chicago. It's your hint here.
So it could be Omaha, Nebraska.
It could be Omaha. Alrighty. Do we have any guess from you, Lexi?
I did LA.
LA is incorrect. Aiden?
St. Louis, Missouri.
St. Louis is correct. Professor King?
Hosted the Winter Olympics?
They've hosted the Olympics as a whole 3 times.
I had Salt Lake City.
Salt Lake City is incorrect. Aiden, you're the only one to get points there. 4 points added to your
That's
total.
only a 4-pointer?
Yeah, only 4 points. Let's go to our next question. This famous landmark in Philadelphia is cracked, but still rings with symbolism, and this for 10 points. This one should be an easier one. I'm really hoping you guys know this. Let's start off here with Lexi.
A bell?
Bell?
You cannot give her
Cannot
that.
give credit for that. You're really close, but incorrect. Aiden?
The Liberty Bell.
Liberty Bell is correct. And Professor King?
I started writing Liberty Mutual, but then I put Liberty Bell.
That's a really good poll to get Liberty Bell out of that. 10 points for Aiden, 10 points for Professor King.
What?
So, great work there by you guys. Let's go to our next question. This New York town is known for sitting on one of the Great Lakes and has many historical sites, like Safe Haven Holocaust Refugee Shelter and a fort from the American Revolution. Now this for 8 points. It's a very popular town. Highly recommend it. Let's start with Aiden.
Oswego.
Oswego is correct. Lexi?
Oswego.
Oswego is correct. Finally, Professor King?
Oswego, but it's a city, not a town.
It is a city. That is correct.
We all got it right, so it's still fun.
Yeah.
But.
Absolutely. So points across the board there. Let's go to our next question. He was the only president to serve more than 2 terms in office, and this is for 4 points. Really hope you guys know this one. A very famous president, if I do say so myself. Let's start off with Aiden.
Give me Roosevelt.
Roosevelt? Which one?
Theodore.
Incorrect. Cannot accept that answer. Lexi?
Franklin Roosevelt.
Franklin Roosevelt is correct. Professor King?
Franklin Delano Roosevelt.
Correct.
Really?
4
You
points
couldn't give
for
me Roosevelt?
Lexi and
There's 2
Professor
of them.
King. There are 2 Roosevelts. We cannot accept
I was
that
thinking that too.
answer. Let's go to our next question.
It'd be like saying book.
This southern city is known for being the only U.S. city below sea level and is famous for its French Quarter. And this is for 6 points. Joe's actually going to be visiting this city in just about a month and a half, so I'm super excited to see it in action. Let's start off with Lexi here.
I literally have nothing.
That is unfortunate. Aiden?
I'll throw it in the dark. Go Miami.
Miami's incorrect. Professor King?
That would be New Orleans.
New Orleans is correct.
Can I
New
like
Orleans
transfer
for
my
6
New Orleans
points.
answer to this one?
I wish you could, but we can't do that. So Professor King gets 6 points. Let's go to our next question. Alongside Donald Trump, he is the only president to ever serve 2 non-consecutive terms, and that's for 8 points. Let's see if you guys can pull this one. It's a really difficult one.
No,
If
it's
you know,
not.
you know. Let's start with Aiden.
Figured I can't go over 3.
Eisenhower is incorrect. Lexi?
Eisenhower.
Incorrect. Professor King?
That would be Grover Cleveland.
Grover Cleveland is correct. 8 points added for Professor King. Let's
I'm
go to our
still
next
being Lexi,
question.
so that's okay.
The capital city of Greece shares a name with this college town in Georgia. And this is for 10 points. Let's see if you guys know this. Let's start with Aiden.
Athens.
Athens is correct. Lexi?
Atlanta. And I just didn't finish writing.
Incorrect. Sorry for speeding you up there. Professor King?
Athens.
Athens is correct.
Also
so 10
a college
points.
town in Ohio.
That's true. Also a college town in Ohio. Let's go to our final question, question 20. This town is the home of the Baseball Hall of Fame, and this is for 6 points.
Couldn't have done these questions all night.
Sorry, Aiden. Let's start off with you, Aiden.
Cooperstown.
That is correct. Lexi?
New York.
New York? Partially correct, but we cannot accept it. Professor King?
I combine the two. Cooperstown, New York.
Cooperstown, New York is correct. 6 points for Aiden and Professor King. So now let's take a quick look at our scores. We have Professor King leading the way at 90, Aiden at 54, and Lexi at 38. So 98 actually, that's what I'm hearing. So
it's an 8.
98. So now it's time to see our final Joepardy category. Europe. We just took a pivot from the States to Europe. So now that we have our final scores, wagers, and final Joepardy will be happening. Don't go anywhere, as it'll be right after the break.
Say, President Stanley, whenever there's bad weather, who would you turn to?
I'd turn to Storm Team 10.
No, but you've got to say it like this. Storm Team 10. Say it with me. Storm Team 10.
If you like action, romance, and highbrow humor,
surface is this? Floor. Minch did not legitimately put his head in the toilet.
there's only one place to turn.
No!
Tune in to new episodes of
Oh boy!
only on WTOP.
Welcome back to Joepardy. It is time for our final Joepardy question. Let's get right into it. These two cities have hosted the Olympics the most of any European cities. You guys have a little bit of time to get an answer. Take your time here. But yeah, in the meantime, we are going to be back next week for another Joepardy episode featuring one of our control room members, Logan Russo. So don't go anywhere. It's a super special episode next week. Every episode is super special, but I'm super happy to have you guys all tuning in tonight. So thank you so much. And once again, next Tuesday, we're back once again. We have 2 more episodes this semester and then a final senior week special. So I really hope you guys continue to tune in and enjoy your sport. I appreciate it an absolute ton. How are we feeling on the answers, guys? You guys all feeling good? You guys need a little more time?
1 second. One second. This isn't even in Europe.
I was just going to say, you shouldn't put your tallest contestant in front of the TV because it's been Joe R. the entire show.
Yeah. Room to learn on that. But let's see. Got about 15 more seconds. Lexi? You all ready?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll start with you in third place. Lexi, would you like to reveal your answers to the audience?
Italy and Paris.
You are partially correct with Paris, but Italy is incorrect. How much did you wager? Show everyone real quick.
38 points.
38. So Lexi, you will end with 0. Not -2, but 0. Tough run. Really good guess there. Really good try, but
it's okay.
Can't accept that. And yeah, so let's go to our current
Can we
second
go king?
place.
Can we go king
no,
first?
we have to go to you first.
France and Spain.
France and Spain are not cities. So Aiden, your
Serious?
answer is
We're really doing that?
incorrect. 54 points. Down the drain for you. You end with 0 as well. Let's end with Professor King. Professor King, what answers do we have?
I was hoping it was going to be more dramatic, but I wagered 11 points on London and Paris.
London and Paris are correct. Those are your correct answers, and you will end with 109. A really good showing. And you know what it proves today, Professor King, that the professor outsmarts the students. So, Professor King, congratulations on the win. So, anything you'd like to say to the audience after that win?
Joe has a very bright future, but maybe not as a game show host.
It's good to know. And yeah, so really good job. Professor King is your winner for tonight.
Plenty of room for knowledge up there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Absolutely. But that's all
That's a
for
bold
Joepardy tonight. Professor King is our winner. Good night from Joepardy, and see you next week.
At least on the ball. If it's hockey,
It's what they score!
it's on Hockey Talk. Join Rob Finger and his panel of guests
Their behavior against easy teams. How do you lose to the Bruins twice?
as they take you through the hockey world.
We welcome you with open arms.
Tune into Hockey Talk, Mondays at 9:30 after East Coast hockey games, only on WTOP.
Oh boy!
I feel like I'm triggered. Is it almost
Let's hear that buzz.
Oh no! Just do down the middle.
Chris, how long?
No, don't do it down the middle.
He's at it. He's at it. Joe, get a cut of this.
Oh no! Well, that's where we last left off. Me and Chris getting our hair buzzed while I'm holding on to an inflatable horse. What a pity.